What's up? It's Retro Gamer, and it's time for my next commentated gameplay video. And today up is Diddy Kong Racing, another one of my childhood favorites, at least initially. I'll get into that a little bit later. Released in 1997 from Rare for the Nintendo 64. It was a kart racing game that was modeled somewhat after Mario Kart 64, but had a few interesting twists and a little bit of a better storyline to go with it than Mario Kart 64. Got a wide variety of characters you can choose from. I think it's just 8 you could choose from initially, but I got Drumstick, which is highlighted now, and TT. Those are characters you have to unlock. Just gonna show you some Adventure 2 gameplay since I already beat the game once. That's Taj, the magical genie elephant, changes vehicles for you and whatnot. Supposed to help you along the way. Just about to hit in the Dino Domain, which is the first place you're supposed to go start racing when you first start the game out. As I said before, this is Adventure 2, so I'm getting balloons that are disco ball like. Initially in the first adventure, you just get balloons that are gold or pink or something like that. Adventure 2 means that the tracks are mirrored, or you call them reversed or mirrored, whatnot. Instead of making a turn to the left initially, you would end up making a turn to the right on most of the tracks, at least on the first one. But I'm just showing you some gameplay. Tip Top is one of my personal favorite characters to use. He has pretty good handling, as you can see. He's lightweight, so he's easily pushed around by some of the heavier characters, such as Crunch and Bumper and Banjo. But he's good for the car races and mainly stuff regarding good handling. He's not that great for races where you have to use the plane and the hovercraft. Just the handling isn't as responsive or good. The main storyline for this game is this evil guy named Whiz Pig is trying to take over an island. You have to unlock the power of these magical balloons to help take control of the island back or something. You can look on Wikipedia or something like that to really get the full storyline. I'm not really trying to get into that. I'm just trying to show you mainly what the gameplay is about. This game also has a multiplayer mode, which is pretty fun. I don't consider it as fun as the battle mode or multiplayer mode from Mario Kart 64, but it's pretty good. They have more than just challenges where you shoot your other opponents with stuff. They have an egg collecting challenge, which you unlock in Dino Domain, playing through the game in adventure mode. They also have a challenge in Dragon Forest where you have to collect 10 bananas. First one to 10 wins. All the competitions regarding multiplayer have a maximum of 4 characters. You can have just you as a human player, and you can have up to 3 computer opponents, or you can have your friends, get Nintendo 64 controllers and play against you. I find it more fun to do it with actual friends, though. The computer tends to be relatively predictable, and they pretty much follow the same pattern, especially on the Icicle Pyramid and the Dark Water Beach battle modes stages. Very predictable, very linear gameplay when it comes to the computer AI. But if you really want to talk about difficulty of the game, it's deceptively more challenging than it appears, especially in Adventure 2. But Adventure 1, it becomes more of a pain in the butt when you actually have to race through the game, beat all the challenges, and then you have to go back and collect coins while still winning all the races in first place. And you know, it's just a major pain in the butt because they put the coins in the most hard to reach places that, you know, slow down your progress through through the stage. It's a challenge, I'll tell you that much. And as far as the bosses go, you have this Triceratops you have to race up a mountain in Dino Domain. You have this walrus you have to race downhill in a hovercraft. You have this squid you have to race, and Sherbet Island as a boss. And in Dragon Force you have to race a dragon. It's a flying challenge where you have to use the plane. The one with the Triceratops is the first one. It's not that hard, but you can't really afford to mess up. The guy will run over you if you get in his way. They have boulders rolling down the mountain at you, and he's so heavy, he's knocking down like these stone structures and stuff to get in the way. It's a challenge though. They have shortcuts in the stages, but you know, it's more of a hassle trying to take the shortcut. Best course of action you can take regarding the Triceratops is just try to stay close to him when the race first starts, because he will run you down if you jump ahead of him. And just try to shoot him with missiles, and then not mess up going up the mountain. They have palm trees and stuff in the way, but not a big deal. You'll see that a little bit later on, I think, in the video. But that's one of my favorite races right there. You just saw Jungle Falls. That's TT. Really don't like him too much. I'll explain more about that later. Me and him have some personal beef, unfinished business dating back to my early gameplay days when I was first starting out on the game. It's really a pain trying to unlock that guy. But anyway, Dino Domain is pretty straightforward. Most of the challenges are races on the kart, not that complicated. Relatively circular tracks, not many obstacles in the way. Yeah, but it's a pretty fun game. I don't have too many complaints about it, at least gameplay wise. Some of my main complaints come from the difficulty of the AI in certain situations, and sometimes the controls can be a pain with the airplane, but it really just depends on what character you use. I noticed that I do better with some of the heavier characters in the airplane, as well as the hovercraft, and in the cars or carts, I do better with some of the lightweight characters. They did a good job of making all the characters different. Each character has their own personality, in a sense of how they handle the car or hovercraft or whatnot. They have their own attributes that are more beneficial or detrimental in certain situations. Tip Top and Pipsy are basically the equivalent of Toad and Princess in the Mario Kart series. Smaller, lighter weight, but faster ones. People in the game. Yeah, don't like this guy. Time trials is mainly where you have to deal with this guy. You gotta beat the time trials, I think, on every track to unlock him. Not really sure. Anyway, as you can see, entering the doors with Taj on the front. Initially, Wiz Pig's face was on the doors, but since I beat the challenge, Taj is now on the door. See, you shoot him, you can slow him down, but you got these stone structures getting in the way. I'm not really trying to beat the race right now. I'm just trying to show you what to expect. Of course, this game is, about 15 years old, so I'm sure if you really want to see it, you could have seen some footage already. But just talking a little bit about it, showing you some stuff. As you can see, I was just flattened by a stone boulder that was rolling down the mountain. Something happening with the controls here. I don't know what it is. Notice some of these older games I'm playing right now, after a certain amount of time, weird things start happening on the cartridges. When I do a Mario Kart 64 commentated gameplay video, I might get a little bit more into that regarding some of the glitches and stuff I'm starting to see on some of these older games. Might be something to do with their age or something, I don't know, but I've seen some pretty weird stuff that I don't remember seeing when I was younger. And the game's doing some stuff that I don't remember it ever doing. As you can see, he's relatively close on me. I just gotta do a good job of driving and, well, just got run over. Best thing to do is to try to shoot them with missiles early and get blue balloons so you can get a boost. As you can see those bushes over there that I just passed, that's a shortcut, and you can use that to cheat, I guess, really. But sometimes it's more of a pain in the butt to actually cheat in this stage than it is actually just to win straight up, honestly, because that shortcut can actually slow you down. It's a double-edged sword. As you can see, getting to the top of the mountain, messing up too much, and I lose the race because I just messed up. But pretty straightforward. You know what to expect now. Not fooling with that. Just gonna exit Dino Domain. As far as the other aspects of the game, the game is colorful, it's bright, upbeat, relatively. Some of the music's pretty good, at least I liked it when I was a kid. Nice storyline. I don't have too many complaints about the storyline or anything like that. The numbers on these doors you see are the requirements of balloons you have to have before you can enter those doors. It's one of my favorite tracks in the game, Whale Bay. Hovercraft is the only option, of course, because water. As you can see, there's a zipper right there that allows you to speed up past your opponent. On some of the time challenges where you have to race TT, perfectly driving and hitting every zipper is mandatory. If you mess up, you will not win against TT. And that's mainly where my issue with the game comes in, trying to unlock that guy. I don't use him, but I want to unlock him. But I like Drumstick better. I don't know. I've noticed sometimes racing TT that he's not actually making contact with the zippers when you race him. He's like getting close to them, but he's not actually running over them or going through them. And the boost he gets from all the zippers is insane. I know I don't take off that fast from hitting the zipper, and I do release the gas when you go through the zipper. Therefore, you get the green boost of exhaust coming out of the pipes or whatever. If you end up holding the gas button down, the boost you get will be purple. The green boost is bigger. See, you saw that purple boost? But yeah. About to go on the Crescent Island, another hovercraft stage. You got the option of using the car or the hovercraft. This stage in particular is a major pain when it comes to getting these coins because they have them in some of the worst locations. I noticed when I was younger, I had to just sometimes just completely forget about racing. The first time I got on the stage, I just had to go look around for the coins, and then I had to determine a best course of action, how to get the coins and still stay in first place or stay in a competitive position where I could win. Um, it gets kind of strategic when you want to get the coins, so you still want to win. But I've successfully completed that challenge, and I don't ever plan on doing that again. You got a variety of Okay, see you in part 2.